This is the coastline of North America. Here we have San Francisco running down to the Baja and the Gulf of California here. And the San Andreas Fault, which is the boundary between these two plates, starting up near Alaska, comes on land near San Francisco, runs southward, running east of Los Angeles, down into the Gulf of California.
The plates move about 5 centimeters a year, a slow but devastating motion.
The Pacific is moving northwards like this, and that North America is moving relatively in a southward direction like this. As the plates slowly move past each other, at the boundaries we get considerable friction which actually distorts the edges of the plates. And what happens is that after a certain while, the friction is overcome by the forces, and we get what we call an earthquake.
If future danger can't be avoided, we need protection and advance warnings. Construction techniques are tested on a shake table in Japan. Seismographs keep their fingers on the Earth's pulse, but knowledge of the future can be dangerous. Dr. Eugene Haas tries to predict the consequences of prediction.
Soon after a prediction is established as being credible, and if the prediction has a lead time of several months or longer, there will be almost certainly a total prohibition on further sales of earthquake insurance in the area. That fact, the non-availability of earthquake insurance coverage, will in turn affect a whole series of things, particularly the building industry, and the stopping entirely of new construction in the area, and a downturn in the revenues coming into local government. And as a consequence, you can see the likely development of a severe economic recession in the area for which the prediction applies. The economic impact of a prediction may turn out to be as great in total economic loss as the earthquake itself.
The sun, the engine that runs the Earth's weather machine. The pattern of future weather may be set by sunspots, gigantic storms on the sun's surface. Dr. John Eddy sees a time when we will get less heat from the sun.
We'd always thought and assumed that the sun was constant and that it was always like it is today. We found out by looking at this period in historical records in the 1600s that not very long ago the sun misbehaved. And at that time something happened to our climate. There was a period called the Little Ice Age, a period that reached its worst extremes in the 1600s and early 1700s, when the latitude at which you could grow crops was moved further and further southward. So major changes in our climate. We now know that that same period of severe climate that killed people and affected people all over the earth occurred at the same time as a major dropping down of level in the activity of the sun. And that when solar activity and sunspots came back, the climate got better. And when, as it surely will happen, the ice will again cover Canada as it did during the last ice age, only 8,000 years ago, when that happens again, we're really going to have to get together on what people are going to do, because you can't live there then.